Rising costs and foreign commitments. Why many families feel the squeeze. There is a growing sense across the country that everyday life is becoming harder to afford. From grocery stores to gas stations, from rent payments to utility bills, prices remain stubbornly high. While inflation has cooled compared to previous peaks, many households say relief has not reached their kitchen tables. At the center of the debate is government spending. In recent years, lawmakers have approved expanded budgets for international military support and foreign aid commitments. Supporters argue that global stability protects national interests and long-term economic security. Critics counter that escalating overseas funding combined with higher taxation and deficit spending is placing additional strain on domestic taxpayers. Small business owners say operating costs continue to rise, citing payroll taxes, regulatory compliance expenses, and supply chain volatility. Families report cutting back on discretionary spending, postponing major purchases, and rethinking retirement plans. Economists remain divided. Some point to global supply disruptions, energy market instability, and post-pandemic economic shifts as primary drivers of high prices. Others argue that increased government expenditures, both foreign and domestic, inevitably ripple through the economy, influencing debt levels, interest rates, and taxation policies. Meanwhile, political leaders on both sides defend their fiscal strategies. Proponents maintain that international alliances and defense commitments are necessary in an increasingly unstable world. Opponents say domestic priorities should take precedence during periods of economic pressure at home. For millions of citizens, however, the debate feels less theoretical. It shows up in monthly bills, it shows up at the checkout counter, and as budget negotiations continue in Parliament and Congresses abroad, many are asking a simple question. How much more can the average household absorb? The conversation is far from over, and the financial pressure remains very real. A privately built spacecraft has successfully landed on the moon. A feat that only one other company has accomplished in spaceflight history. The robotic lander, dubbed Blue Ghost, has been in orbit around the moon for roughly 2 weeks. Preparing for its daring descent, Texas-based company Firefly Aerospace developed the spacecraft.